Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brett Berry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. For the Bucks, they continue their stretch of home games. These guys are hot, no doubt about it, continuing to put up win after win.
Yeah, and the atmosphere in this building is incredible. And as that win streak continues to grow, the fans' excitement has grown right along with it. And now we've reached that point where it's considered a frenzy.
You know, Greg, so often we talk about depth, but how important is it for these teams to possess it?
Yeah, especially with the amount of injuries we see happen every season. It's so critical that teams have players that are ready to step up and produce. It really allow you to not have to change the way you play.
Here's Lillard following the score by DeMar DeRozan. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Well, not only being just an all-around more improved player, Giannis has taken some huge strides in terms of building his body up.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Monk's shot's good.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
So hard to stop down low. Giannis gets around the basket, and it feels like within 8 feet he's going to dunk just about anything.
This is Levine, and the cheers by Levine.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Here's Giannis. It's hauled in by the Kings. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Milwaukee team. Here's Monk. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Fast break, Milwaukee. Giannis dunks it down.
Not much a defender can do against Giannis there.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Now the concern tonight is the relentless nature of DeMar DeRozan. Coach said no matter what you throw at him, he finds his way to work around it. Sometimes it's with the shot, sometimes it's with the pass. Either way, he'll get you. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Pass to Levine. Back to Monk. That one drops for him. The assist. Monk's got his second bucket of the night.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
Back to Giannis. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Levine with it. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Sabonis, high post. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. 6 on the shot clock. Monk for 3. Score of the basket, his third after 5 shots.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Back to Lopez. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. For the Sacramento Kings, GA, the expectations for this group have risen.
Well, it was about just making the playoffs for this franchise and breaking that drought. Now, Kevin, it's about advancing in the postseason. Just getting there isn't good enough.
Now, here's Monk. Coming in off a 21-point game, his last outing. Inside, Valanciunas got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Kuzma with it. Sabonis defending. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
And so Monk will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They lead by 4. There's the triple. Milwaukee with the rebound. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Poor execution in that one. Not sure what led to the lack of focus, but coaching staff definitely not happy.
And they made some comments themselves that some of the fault might have lied with them because they didn't go in with the best of game plans and they didn't make the right adjustments. So we'll see tonight if they do.
And Lillard to the paint. And Giannis throws it down.
Giannis anticipating there and just creates his own chance.
Right side Levine.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Here's Kuzma. And that does it for the first quarter. Kings ahead.
11. The Kings 15.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Well, whether the defense is inviting these shots or not, they've been great in the mid-range. And so producing from there, that bodes well.
At the line for the Kings.
And that's a smart play from Levine. He understands how to get the defender in the air.
It feels like every season, Brent, we set a record for pace in the NBA. Why do you think that is?
Well, I don't know, Kevin, if it's every team that's seeking pace, although in every coach's press conference you'll hear about them talking about playing faster and wanting to get out in transition. That's where you take advantages of defenses most. Look, if you got a young team, open up the floodgates and let them run. Probably more success coming your way.
Let's check in with our reporter.
And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
Out to Kuzma. Here's Giannis. Antetokounmpo is a monster inside.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
We played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's Levine. That's good, and it's his fourth basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Portis can't get it to go.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Assistant.
Between rebounding, interior scoring, and he shoots the 3. Brent, there's a lot to like about Jonas Valanciunas.
Yeah, Valanciunas has done a really good job of growing his game, Kevin, in today's game. I mean, the modern NBA to have shooting bigs. JV has stepped out and proves that he can hit shots from the top of the key, but it's still that grinding, tough, physical play that you want on a nightly basis, and he gives it to you. Lillard came to the league in 2012. The three-point revolution has agreed with him, but he can still hit mid-range shots, trust me.
Levine can't hit. Bucks trail by 10. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Giannis has got 13.
Dominating in effortless fashion. This is what Giannis does on a consistent basis.
To the middle. There's Portis. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Powers inside Giannis.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
To the inside. DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan.
That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
getting aggressive inside. DeRozan refuses to waste that opportunity.
1:31 left to play in the first half. Lillard outside. 5 to shoot. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And Levine throws it down.
A guy more than capable of creating his own offense. Sometimes you just give him the ball and get out of his way.
Down low. The rebound by the Bucks. Here's Giannis. Giannis flies the other way.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And Valanciunas just needs a little bit of airspace. He's so big, easy for him to get to the rim.
Pass to Portis. Here's Giannis. And it's good. He's made 2 for every 1 he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
Now, here's Monk. He's got 9. And foul. On the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal.
And Monk is one of those guys off the bench, an energizer, someone that can provide a scoring punch to your offense.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And with his percentage at 87, he's done just about everything they could have asked when it comes to free throw shooting.
And the first one drops. And some changes here for the Bucks. And Monk drops them both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Pass to Sims. Back to Trent. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Monk. This is his first free throw of the game.
An 89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best from the line.
Junior.
And he's good on the second. And so it's Zach Levine making things happen.
Your Bucks. 28. The Kings.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Here's DeRozan. The rebound by the Bucks. And Brent, the Bucks last season bowing out in the first round. And the injuries they sustained sure didn't help.
Well, there's just so much, Kevin, that is on the shoulders of Giannis. So to see him go down, with that, the hopes of a Milwaukee title run. It's a reoccurring theme that we talk about every year. You got to be healthy in the playoffs. And these guys have just had players that they rely upon not be ready.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to, just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
Well, David, with those two guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board. All right, after 4 misses, they finally get one to go. That has to be a big relief for the offense after beginning this half on a bit of a cold streak. Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Powering that one down. Murray saw a chance to go for it and took it.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now guarded by Crowder. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Banked in off the glass. Giannis has got 4 points this quarter.
That's a nice move on the bounce from Giannis, showing that the tools are getting sharper.
Now Ellis, still scoreless. Just 5 on the clock. The Kings need to get off a shot here. No good from Valanciunas.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
A wide open look here for Kuzma. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And when you look at the career of Kyle Kuzma, he has played, Brent, various roles.
Yeah, Kevin, different spots and different things that have been asked of him by different coaches in different systems. So 6-man, spot-up shooter, go-to scorer. It speaks a lot to his adaptability. Hopefully he'll settle in and become the player that he knows confidently he is.
Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
There are ways to get a guy like Jonas Valanciunas to be aggressive in the game. You got to feed the big man, so get him the ball earlier, get it to him often.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Milwaukee.
Brent, for about a decade, the Bucks have virtually been a lock for the playoffs.
Yeah, you think about Giannis being drafted in 2013, and absolutely nobody saw what was coming with him. They missed the playoffs in his first and his 3rd year, and then all of a sudden, Giannis fully arrived. He's developed into a star, not just a star, but a superstar. And these guys have been contenders ever since.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now here's Levine. He's got 14. They get a hand on it. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Prince's shot is good.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
Milwaukee foul.
Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And with his hard-charging style, DeRozan gets himself to the line quite a bit, and it helps that he can finish through contact.
Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. He's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper off.
Clock is at 3. Here's Lopez. Nice feed from Valanciunas. Here's Levine. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Now it's a 5-point Kings lead.
Oh, that's a terrific dime from DeRozan. And this is why guys enjoy playing with him.
Green fires from way outside. Sacramento grabs the miss. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. They get it again.
Milwaukee.
Valanciunas.
Green.
Count the
First
bucket,
personal foul.
and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Shooting for Sacramento.
You know, big guys like Valanciunas have spent a lot of time in this league understanding where the ball is going to come off of that rim on a miss. He was in great position that time.
Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
And dynamite in his legs. And DeRozan detonates at the rim.
Pass to Prince. Over Sabonis. No good.
That's the end of the third
And so
quarter.
it's the Sacramento Kings.
Your Bucks. 38. The Kings. 46.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter.
You dancing.
Bucks trail by 8. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Lillard surveying the D. Antetokounmpo, no good. And so Monk will bring it up for Sacramento. And Levine throws it down.
And the two-time dunk contest champ, Zach LaVine, can throw it down with the best of them.
Sacramento foul.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First team.
And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
Rebounded by McDermott. Sacramento leading by 10. Monk outside. To the wing right side. Here's Sabonis. And the rejection by Giannis.
Anticipation and length makes Giannis a great shot blocker. Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
Valanciunas.
Jonas Valanciunas.
And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Kings lead by 10. Lillard outside. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Now into the lineup for your Bucks.
On offense, here are the Bucks. After this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. And here is Monk. Pass to Sabonis. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Sabonis has got the lead up to 12 now for the Kings.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now Portis. Valanciunas grabs the board.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Monk left side.
Milwaukee foul.
Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
That's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
And Monk drops them both. Bucks trail by 14. Prince's shot is good.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
There's Levine. There's the drive. Bricks the dunk off the deceptive pump fake. Here's Portis. Sacramento grabs the miss.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
To the middle. Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Malik Monk.
And how about Sabonis getting up there and rising up to slam down?
Kings leading now by 14. On the wing, Levine. Good, nice job down low. Levine's got 4 points this quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flank.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Second team foul.
Clearly a foul.
At the line for the Bucks.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Kings.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
Here's Levine. Sims with the rebound.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Kings.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Malik Monk.
Serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
And it's LaRavia missing. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Prince's shot is good. Well, this one is winding down now. Sacramento can run out the clock. Monk left side. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
It's off. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.